Hello and welcome to something new, something interesting. In the world of Entity Point, we find a somewhat familiar face. Well, his face is more familiar than his his true self, but Ghoul, one of the many minds of Nam Sanam. He's investigating something. An old cloud base propped up near Entity Point. Looking for answers, any potential answers. This base is 2 stories tall, very minimalist architecture, brutalist grays. But no outside security as far as you can see. Would you explain what you're doing here?
From what I'm to be made understood is that we are ensuring that Cloud isn't getting out of hand. In ensuring that with the discovered corruption under Hawthorne, I need to ensure that whatever they are doing with the possible research that they might have garnered from, what was his name again? Never met him myself. 'Twas Archibald, I believe. And I need to just give a good look around. Make sure that there's nothing dangerous that they're up to.
Understood. Understood. Now, immediately, you notice the lack of security, as I previously mentioned. There are security cameras, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around. Though this base is definitely in use, all the lights are on, and certainly someone's inside, but there's no patrols like you would expect.
Then I would like to try to path myself to avoid the camera's line of sight. This is all happening at night, correct?
Yes.
Then I would avoid any sort of lights, stick to outside, and using what was found back at our new home, I would try to shroud myself with some sort of garment, like cloth or blanket or something to cover at least my face,
Okay.
like a hood of some sorts.
Hmm. Let me find something. I'm checking your character sheet. Would you please roll burglar?
Burglar.
Your background.
Oh, right. Thank you.
When you break into a secure location, roll cognition.
Cognition. All right. Well, I got a 6, but I think I want to spend a token to make sure that that doesn't happen. Because the downside
is bad.
would be really bad. The session would end rather quickly, I
Right
feel.
now. So,
yeah, so
out
I can
of the
pick
options,
2.
you pick 2. For the viewers at home, the options are: you get in undetected, you get out undetected, you don't leave a mess, and you find what you were after.
I'll do you get in undetected, and I find what I was after.
Understood. What you're after is what exactly?
Well, I want to find from when Nam was in here, I want to find those locations that were more watched or more kind of secured from us as the subjects, and just and see if there's any chance that I can possibly find to infiltrate those zones rather than just kind of more the public area.
Okay. So you're able to maneuver your way into this base.
Oh, I'm also kind of forgetting something. Um, as Ghoul, I have the move Lone Wolf, where I gain a +1 ongoing when I'm alone.
Yes,
So I would not need to spend the token to get the 7
correct.
for my cognition roll. Cool.
But you were given an extra token.
Ah, I will gain an extra token. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. So you make your way in. Moving through these somewhat familiar halls, because Nam had been here before at one point, but that was a long time ago. Or it feels like a long time ago, at least. Very empty. Not a lot of people here. By not a lot, you haven't even seen any. You do hear voices coming from further in. One of the larger rooms. Maybe a meeting room. It's hard to quite hear what they're saying at this point, from this distance at least.
Does it look like things have been packed up and moved?
Kind of.
Okay. Then I definitely want to try to hear in on this conversation. I'm not sure who's talking, but I want to know, at the very least, what they're talking about. And if it's mundane, then I'll definitely be leaving.
Okay. Roll hide from view.
Hide from view. So I have +5 and then +1 for ongoing.
+5.
So I have it's based off of Swift for my hide from view, and then as Ghoul, I have the move unassuming. I gain +2 when rolling hide from view.
So currently, you cannot get lower than an 8.
Uh I cannot get lower than a 8, yes, because I have +6.
Okay.
Um
What did you get?
I rolled a 6 on the die +6, so I got a 12. Hide
Perfect.
from view, I do have advanced as well.
Okay.
So the advanced hide from view gives me a +1 for the rest of the session on hide from view. It does
Oh
not
my
stack,
god.
but now while alone, I will have +7 to my rolls for
Do you
for hide
hide
from
from
view,
view?
for specifically
Oh
hide
my
from view.
lord.
So odds are I'm guaranteed a 10 on like
Yeah,
90% of these rolls.
yeah, yeah.
And I think that a 10 just means that I'm undetected with
Yeah.
no downfalls.
So you make your way to this room, or at least right outside. Do you look in?
Yeah, I would definitely try to look and get who I'm listening to.
Okay. So you glance in, you would see currently in this meeting area, a meeting room. Um that seems to have been repurposed as to a makeshift laboratory. Um but you would see these two men. One of them is wearing this kind of not super high tech, but definitely not mundane mercenary type armor. He has this kind of matted, scraggly hair. And you notice that he's wearing these clawed gauntlets. Um, and the other man seems to just be just a random cloud scientist. He's got the cloud badge on. But the one with the claws, just he's not. He doesn't have any cloud insignia on him. And in this lab, you do see this semi-large machine um, that has these three prongs to it, these large prongs. And in the center is this glass ball, this about bowling ball sized clear glass orb. There's nothing in it, but it's seemingly suspended in the air by these strands of energy, multicolored energy. So how long do you think it's gonna take? We've been at this for a couple hours now, and frankly, I don't want to wait much longer. And you know the boss doesn't want to wait, so I think you should just get it rolling. And the scientist kind of seems squeamish, um, and scoots away from the guy, but continues working on the machine. The guy just kind of pats him on the back. Ah, boy, I knew you'd do it. Uh, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And he turns and starts to leave the room.
You said there's like nobody else around.
Not in this room, no.
Is there anybody like walking around outside of this room?
Not that you can see. Not at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna try to stand out of view, keep an eye on the mercenary guy walking out.
Okay. Um, with your previous very good roll on hide from view, which you can get a 7 now. um,
Oh yeah, I get a token too. Right.
yeah. Um, he walks past and just he's kind of whistling to himself as he walks down the hall.
When he gets into a more secluded space, do I want to do anything to him? I don't think I do.
Are you following him?
Um, hmm, it's either him or the scientist, and I don't know which is more. Let's stick with the scientist. I think with the given view, he looks a little bit squeamish. Does he kind of look like tattered, or like tired, or does he just kind of look nervous?
Looks nervous.
Okay. I'm gonna silently go into the room.
Okay, and you're watching as he's continuing to work on this machine, but he presses a few buttons, and the energy and that's suspending this orb starts to fill it. The three different colors merging together inside this orb, and then the orb starts to crack, and he quickly turns it off. God damn it! Not again! They can't. They can't know this. He grabs another orb from this pile in the corner, shoves the cracked one away, and starts again. Flips a switch. But you see it's three different colors this time.
When he flips the switch, before he starts to press anything,
Mm.
I want to take my knife and
Mhm.
sidle up to him and press the point of the blade into his back, but not push into him. I'm not stabbing him. I just want him to know that he can feel the point of the blade on my back.
Okay, so you push the blade against his back, and he immediately puts his hands up. I'm sorry. I tried. It wasn't working. I'm trying. Please don't kill me.
I'm not going to kill you. But don't turn around. Don't scream. Don't say anything, but just listen. You answer my questions, and when you're done, I will leave, and you will stay here to continue your work. Because if I find out that you've alerted others about me, you will die. Understood?
He nods.
What are you intending and attempting to do?
They, um, may I ask you a question first?
You answer my questions first.
It's hard to explain if you don't know what it is.
Can
They
can I ask you? Can I? Hmm. Okay, that's fine. Explain briefly then.
Do you know of something called the Shadow Orb?
Do I know anything about the Shadow Orb?
Well, it was being kept in Daniel's bunker, primarily by Constance, and you knew that I believe Nam would have known about a deal Constance had made, willingly or not, to bring it to the darkness.
I believe that came up in conversation. Yes.
Then yes, you would know about it.
Okay. I'm aware, at least to the concept.
You can tell he's starting to sweat, but they these these people want me to make one for them.
Where are the other members of Cloud?
dead, or worse.
Who is behind this?
I'm scared that they will hear me.
What you need to be scared of is me.
Mind lock.
Mindlock. Is that an organization? A group?
I don't know. That's what they keep saying. Mind lock wants this, mind lock wants that. Cool.
All
Can you
right.
please roll grit?
Sure. Grit? Uh-oh. That is Oh no, Ghoul's great at grit. Never mind. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong stat
Ah,
block. Just straight grit.
yes, just
All
straight
right.
grit.
+3 and +1 ongoing. Okay, that is a 14.
14. Okay. Now roll cognition.
That is what I know is okay at. It's the charm that's a problem. Cognition +2 and then ongoing +1. What is that? 8 plus 3, 11.
Okay. Cool. What do you fear?
What does Ghoul fear?
What are you
Hmm.
afraid of?
I feel like Ghoul would only have one fear, if any, and that would be to cease to exist. His self-preservation is high to him. So he would not he would be afraid to not even necessarily die, it's just to cease to exist.
Okay. So as you're standing there, talking to this man, you start to feel this tingling in your arm. Glance down, and your hand has begun to fade away. Now, this feels real. Everything about this feels real, but somewhere in your brain, you know it's not. But it feels as if it is. And you can tell something or someone is doing this to you.
I ask another question. I don't think I do.
What?
I'm having I'm self-debating. I'm like,
Self debating.
no, that doesn't change anything. Okay. Remember what I said. Don't alert anybody,
I haven't.
and you get to live. Sounds like you need to be as afraid of them as you are of me. So, alerting anybody is just going to put you in danger. And I'm just going to like fade back and try to
Like
hide.
take a step back.
Yep, I'm gonna take the blade away, and I'm trying to get out of the room before he tries to turn around.
Okay.
I do have a feat that may help with this if you need me to roll it. If you need me to
Yeah.
roll, I have I have a move called "In Over Your Head." When you would like to quickly escape a situation without being seen, roll swift.
Okay.
If you need me to roll, I have this option to.
There's one problem with using that move in this instance.
I'm already seen.
Well, yes, but also very distinctly in Burglar, you did not choose leave undetected.
Correct.
So I would say that would contradict the other move you would like to try and use.
Fair.
Aaron, could you please, when you get the chance, describe what he sees standing behind him? You are muted.
You are muted.
What you see standing behind you, but more accurately, floating, is this humanoid form with these piercing white eyes, or just kind of glowing. This shadowy figure with this tinge of teal, just kind of watching you. Just kind of directly behind you, just
Everything around you just seems to get dimmer.
I'm definitely dipping. I'm not sticking that. I'm not sticking to that thing.
Well,
I am going to do my best to leave.
unfortunately, it is in your way.
There's no windows or any other doorway in this room.
Not in this area.
Doesn't say anything, nothing. I'm just there, and it's
It's
like,
currently just watching you.
You've made a mistake coming here.
what moves are there? Let me look at some actions here.
Am I able to discover his identity by looking at his sphere?
What?
Can I discover his identity using his sphere?
Maybe.
Like, would my access to his sphere tell me who he is?
Yes.
Okay, then I know what his name is.
Yes, this is Ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah, that's helpful.
No, it's not. No, it ain't. Don't lie to yourself or me.
uh, would I get the impression that it's trying to probe me for information? Being a cognitive self?
You have some experience in the matter, so I'll allow
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to push past this thing. If I can.
it.
Who can truly say?
I have no idea.
Patrick,
You're
probably.
floating a floating thing that's in the doorway. While the world around me seems to be shifting. I'm kinda attempt to get past you.
Uh-huh. Would it be possible to enter into his subconscious to try and learn why he's here?
Will spirit.
Okay. I don't have my dice on me, but I do have this. Also, Patrick, you're gonna be very amused. As this class, I picked 2 moves, both of which switch the original to grit. I now have 4 moves that use grit, and my grit is a +3.
Nice.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Ghoul.
Yes.
Something is trying to enter. Well, the meeting room in your mind.
Uh-oh. Bad decision, Ghoul.
Well, being the warden of the NAM's other identities, can I use that experience to attempt to push out this infiltrator?
Unfortunately, you'll have to roll spirit.
I will have to roll spirit.
Can I do a counter spirit roll? Or was that the 9? I'm assuming that was the 9.
That was the 9.
Okay. Makes sense.
Unfortunately, Ghoul spirit, not so great.
Sucks.
But I still get a +1 ongoing, so it neutralizes it. So it's a
It's
zero.
a -1?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Look, I got 6 tokens. I'm good.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll
I
spend.
don't.
I'll spend 3 tokens to make that a 10.
You can't. Oh right, it's not. Wait, does this count as use power?
No.
Okay, then that would be okay. Okay. Because if it did, obviously, I would argue, no, you can't do that, but you can.
That makes sense. That would, yeah. This is just spiritual energies.
So I don't get in there.
Oh, what are you trying to do with your tokens?
To make my 7 into a 10.
Okay,
To
yeah.
That's why I was
supersede.
like, the way this isn't use power, so it doesn't count.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You stop whatever this force, this entity is from getting inside your mind. It's kind of you effectively like you literally put a brick wall between you and it.
It kind of stops, looks over at you, and kind of dissipates. Is my best way to explain it. For Patrick's sake, he went back.
Yes. Standing behind this thing,
Never mind.
you see the mercenary man.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's got his
Is
arms
he-
crossed and,
Oh, okay.
well, damn. Damn. Someone, how'd you get in here? You lost?
No. I suggest you get out of the way. Otherwise, you're gonna have
No.
nobody to work for.
Now, why would I do that? You notice now, as he's talking, his teeth have been filed to be fangs.
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know now that you can do battle, and you may hurt me. However, you run the risk of releasing the beast.
Ooh, the beast. Scary. You see, he kind of looks you over for a second. Wait a minute. I recognize you. Yeah, you were on TV when they fought the president. That band of whatever. What are you doing here? I never was
lunge
much
at
of a
him.
fan of her.
I'm gonna lunge at him with a
You're
knife.
gonna lunge at him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch him off guard.
Okay. I will say this is not attack from ambush because he
Damn.
was expecting that.
Damn. Yeah, then it is just a normal attack, which is not good.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
No. What is that? A take up arms?
Yes.
Yep, not good.
Yeah, I expected as much.
7. 6 plus 1 would be a 0, but the plus 1 ongoing.
So not great.
Not great. So we hurt each other doing the harm rating of our weapons and attacks.
Yeah. So you lunge at him. What weapon are you using?
I'm using the knife.
Knife.
So
I think
it
it's
says
just
1 harm. Yep.
Yeah. So you lunge at him, kind of stabbing him in the shoulder as he immediately takes his armored claws and jams it into your gut. You take. Are you wearing any armor?
I am.
How much armor?
1 armor. I have bulletproof vest.
Okay, so you'll take 1 harm as
harm.
he stabs you. What the hell, man? I was just talking about how big of a fan I was of you and all those people, and you see, you just decided to be an ass, you know? You stopped the president. Now, it's not like I'm a big fan of Cloud either, but come on. What's that for?
Let's just say it's a sign of aggression to show just how far I'm willing to fight. What are you trying to glean? What is your organization trying to do here?
Oh.
Killing Cloud doesn't fix anything for you. And it clearly shows that you're more bored than anything else.
Oh, no, we have a goal in mind. Just I'm not as high up on the ladder as I'd like to be. But what do you do? What can you do? But yeah, enough about that. You got an in with that Entity Point crew, right? Can I? I'm such a big fan. I'd love to get in on that action.
I'm not somebody that's in a standing to give that offer. I wouldn't exactly classify myself as somebody with Entity Point.
Damn, that's unfortunate. That's just a shame. Well, I mean, I can't let you live after what you've seen,
And
unless you stay here. But I doubt you want that.
what's lighting this room?
Like ceiling lights.
Your last warning. I don't want to have to use them. But I know that, as you've said, we've fought the president. Is that really something that you want to try to go up against?
Not particularly, no. Honestly, no. Yeah.
Then I suggest you forget all about this. Otherwise, you will die.
See, I have a friend. Would love to meet you. Also a bit of a big fan. He's not from here, though. Riot? He kind of shouts. And you immediately start hearing rushing coming from further down the hall.
Does it sound like it's something massive?
Big. I wouldn't say massive, but
Big. I'll just kind of shake my head at him. Well, I tried. And I'll relinquish control back to Nam.
understood.
Why can't just people understand that life is so much more than just what you're doing? To throw it away so he tried to warn you.
Who's he?
Come. It's your turn.
Rushing
And
down the hall.
yes.
You see this about, I'd say, maybe 7 foot tall figure, kind of hunched over a little bit. This kind of matted, no, this swollen body, misshapen bits, bald, pale, very pale skin. His face is kind of misshapen a lot of ways. It's wearing these old, tattered, kind of reddish clothes, kind of a hospital gown in a way. And it rushes down the hall and kind of stops right next to this man. It's just. Can you roll cognition?
Cognition. Yep. As Nam, that is good. +3. 10. Seven on the die. +3.
Okay. Something about this figure's face feels familiar to you. You're not sure why. Just something about it. But you can see that their eyes are blood red, kind of the veins are kind of pulsing. And this the mercenary kind of pats the thing on the back where you see just these misshapen lumps cover it. Kind of like a hunchback in a way, but tall. See this? This is Riot. He's really good at hurting things. Aren't you, buddy? It just kind of looks at him. It looks like it looks like it's in pain as well. Do your thing, Riot. And now please roll call the nameless.
Yeah. Yeah. Before I attempt, well, I guess let me roll. This would constitute as use power, right? So I don't get to
For what?
For Call the Nameless? I guess
Yes,
it's
that would
not.
count as use. I would
Oh,
count
yeah.
it as a use power
Okay.
in essence.
Even though it uses cognition.
Yes.
Okay.
It is using technically part of Nam's power. Because I will say, as much as it may seem, Nam's power is not Jinx. That is simply a byproduct.
Yeah. Yeah. That is an 11.
An 11. Perfect. Perfect.
Let me just
So,
say
yeah.
that I had a bit of regret for it until I saw Riot.
Well, what a shame. Con. It has been a while since you felt this. You don't get to exist much anymore.
No. I really don't.
But this thing in front of you that calls itself a man, it disgusts you. What would you like to do?
I would like to let's we're definitely gonna tussle with the guy. We're not gonna
Mhm.
worry about Riot right now. Riot is the easy
All right
one.
now.
So I'm gonna go for let's go for a hook against him.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look him dead in the eyes, give no expression to Riot, and just go, show me your blood.
Brilliant. Give me 1 second.
I got this. I just noticed that you changed the nameplate to Khan. It's funny.
Oh, you changed its name earlier.
Yeah, this is very good.
He was taking a minute, so I texted him and said, change it to Con.
That's funny.
So, please roll.
All
Take up
right.
arms.
So for take up arms for Con, um, I'm gonna. Okay, so question for you on Brood. It says that you can use tokens before you roll a move and still gain a token from rolling a 10 plus. So I have to roll. I have
Correct.
to add a token now before I roll, basically.
Correct.
I will do that. So I'll make my +3 into a +4 with using Brood.
Brilliant.
10. So I basically regain that token.
Mhm.
And with Brutal Instinct, I'm going to add an additional effect from rolling a 10 plus for take up arms. And I'm gonna use Reckless Abandon.
Okay.
So on a successful take up arms roll, I take 2 harm that ignores my armor in order to inflict an extra 2 harm.
Okay.
So I'll take the 2 harm. I have Unrelenting Vitality.
What was that?
So when I've taken harm, I can attempt to push through it by rolling grit and potentially heal myself.
Okay. Doing a lot of stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. This is just with one punch.
Uh-huh.
What is my grit? +3. Right, of course. Why wouldn't I not have that? I will not add a token. Whoa. 9. Dang, I wish I added that token now. I'll spend 1 token to make that a 10, so that way I heal 2 harm.
Okay.
So I basically deal 2 additional without actually taking any harm from my Reckless Abandon, mind you.
Mhm.
So that's 2 harm on the attack with a 10 plus. That is I can add 2 effects because of my brutality. So I'm going to use I deal more harm and I get advantage. So I'll deal 5 harm with my attack. With my hook. To attempt
Okay.
to put him into a restraint if he were to potentially live.
Mhm. So you're doing 5 harm?
Yes.
Okay. And are you restraining him or just
I would like to attempt to restrain him.
Okay.
With just an abnormal amount of strength to just kind of lift him
Mhm.
slightly and hold him up to Riot as a sort of shield.
Okay. So you are taking harm. You're still taking a harm as he does slash at you with his claws, but
Uh,
you do kind of hold him up.
is that like a minimum damage type of thing where it like does
Do
it
you,
get reduced by armor?
well, yeah, I was counting the armor.
I, as the brute, have an additional armor on
Oh, okay.
top
So
of my
you
normal.
don't take any harm.
Yes, this is armor that is additional to the armor that I'm wearing, so it can make my
Okay.
armor at a maximum of +3 from this.
Okay.
Which right now it's just a +2 because I still only have a +1. And that
Okay.
is due to my athletically inclined. I just have a
Ah,
permanent +1 armor for my durable physique. Does he happen to still be alive?
he is still alive. But you do restrain him against yourself. You hold him up as are you covering his mouth or you just kind of hold him?
I'm just gonna hold him. I'm definitely more so kind of wrapping my arm around his neck in a sort of a chokehold position, as I'm
Okay.
just lifting him to keep his body facing Riot. Show
Okay. Okay.
me your blood.
Riot, stop him. Con.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll spirit
Spirit.
in
Oh
this
no.
scenario.
But con spirit's so low. Ooh, not good. That's not good. No amount of tokens is going to save that one.
No. Okay.
No, not a shot.
So you Riot puts out its hands and immediately filling every bone and fiber of your being. You feel pain just pure pain in every existence that you could possibly fathom in this moment. As it seems to kick Khan out, bringing Nam back.
Oh, that's not good.
The pain is so unbearable, it forces Khan out. As you drop the mercenary. And you can see this, like, the veins in Riot's hands are bulging this glowing red. Good man. Good job. Good job, buddy. All right. You need to you're causing a lot of problems for me, man. So I'm really sorry. But I'm probably gonna have to. What? And he like puts his hand to an earpiece and he. Fine. How did you get in? How did you know we were here?
This used to be a cloud base.
I mean, we know that. We used to be Cloud.
The door was unlocked.
Huh. Must have forgotten that. Well, who are you? We know you're from Entity Point, but why are you here?
I was worried that Cloud was doing something.
Well, they're always doing something.
Well, I was trying to get information on what it was they were doing. I didn't realize that some new people have taken up their position. Because what were you called again?
Me?
Your group, people that you work for.
Oh, I work for Mindlock.
And what's Mindlock? I don't understand where you guys even existed from, came up from.
We came up from wherever we need to come up from. You don't need to know any of this stuff. 1 second. What? But I'm handling it. Fine. Fine. Seems someone else wants to take a crack at you. So you stay here. Sure, he'll be here shortly.
As he does.
And yeah, and as he does.
As you do see this shadow
this
being
from-
reappear behind this mercenary. What? Where did he go?
I don't know. But I've been given another token.
I'm here. I'm just doing stuff.
Oh. do I wait?
You keep going.
Okay. It was hard to tell. Okay. As the shadowy being does reappear, like remanifest behind the mercenary and kind of float around him and attempts, at the very least, attempts to grab you, Nam.
I will attempt to not Do not allow this.
I
I don't know what that would be.
I would assume a
Probably,
dodge, but
probably a dodge. Ooh, it's not a strong suit of mine though. Ghoul and Khan are so much better at it. Okay, that's not bad. I got a 7.
okay.
I'll take
what
that.
do I roll?
I don't know. Probably a take up arms, right? If it's a
I
restraint.
would assume brawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick, I have a question. Or sorry, narrator, I have a question.
Yes.
For brawn, would I roll his or hers?
His.
Because I don't have stats for him technically.
Hers, I guess.
Okay. Well, that wasn't a success. hey, hey, you also got another token. Nam.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Another one?
Tokens everywhere for Tyler's characters.
The many
Uh,
brains of.
You would kind of get out of the way as this creature reaches towards you. It definitely irritated at you at what you've just done, at you getting out of its reach.
Not get in contact anymore. If you just want to talk, fine. But if not, then I'm going to leave.
In order to talk, we must be in a more secluded location.
That location is not my mind.
I don't
So
plan
get
on
out.
entering your mind if you come with me.
I'm not the narrator, but do you want to roll influence their actions?
Sure.
Or would it be force their hand? It might be force their hand, actually.
Well, it's gonna be the same roll regardless. That is a 9.
I'll go. But
Okay.
I'm on guard. The
And
second I
upset
see
about it.
shit. The
And
second I see
I kind of
shit,
want to
I'm
wait
gonna
for
be,
Patrick to describe the facility as we walk through it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I'll go to We'll Be Right Back for now.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Never
I'm
mind.
just trying to figure out computer stuff.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Well, this being would be behind Nam, starting to lead him towards you know where.
I'm keeping a close eye to make sure that any facilities that we're going into doesn't have any power dampeners effects.
It weirdly doesn't.
What's my cat doing?
Probably something it shouldn't be.
Yes.
Is that the correct answer?
Yes. It's always the correct answer.
Good.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Something I shouldn't be? I ain't doing nothing. No, Patrick, I still need you.
I'm still here.
I need you to describe what he sees as we walk through it.
As you are walking through, you're moving to this celled area. Um, and again, there's basically no one here. It's strange.
Is there any
Um,
like blood or anything?
A little bit. But he leads you to one of the cells. Is someone waiting for him, Aaron?
After he arrives.
Arrives at the cell or
In the cell.
the part? I'm not going in the cell.
I know. If you step in, I can assure your safety. No one needs to get hurt any more than they have already.
Is there some sort of like insight or stress, like reading the room or discerning?
Do you mean discern
something?
intentions?
Yeah, that might be good. I don't I don't trust Shadow Person.
No, that's good. That's a good
They just try to grapple me and all this other crap. So I kind of I want to check to make sure that because Nam's a little bit more pliable than like Ghoul or pretty much anybody else.
Oh yeah, he's Nam.
So yeah, so I want to just try to make sure that there's genuineness behind it and not me just imprisoning myself.
That's fair. Nah, I get it, man.
So is there a like insight check or discern intention that I should roll?
Yeah, roll discern intentions.
Not great. Not a good number.
You got another token, Tyler.
He knows.
Tyler did though, not Nam.
That no, he knows.
Ooh, I got one. Cool. Listen, unless I was willing to spend 5 tokens, that's not a good number.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna take the L on finding out whether or not this is safe.
Uh-huh.
What? You were freaking out. I think that it's within the best interest that I stay out of a cell. I don't think that it's going to provide me safety.
Very well. As walking through the Shadow Person, you see this mid-20s woman with very dark black hair. Wearing this kind of not stealth suit per se, but definitely not just regular regular clothing you'd imagine in a cloud facility. Walking through this Shadow Person as that they dissipate. She stands there, just please get in the cell.
I'll go into the cell.
Thank you. She actually does walk in to the cell and doesn't close it behind her, but she is standing at the entrance. Is there anyone around listening?
We'll scan the area.
Okay.
Also, I have made it to a place where I can reinstall Windows, so hopefully that.
I'm gonna spend 1 token to make that a 7.
Okay.
Good call.
It does not. You don't. You're pretty sure.
And he would know.
Yeah. Well, Coyote won't be back anytime soon, and Weapons off with Jack. So.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Cloud. I heard that Hawthorne got removed from his post, and that a certain friend of mine had passed away. So I wanted to know what was going on here. Who the hell are you guys?
Can I roll discern intentions on him?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out one if he's telling the truth, and just that is first and foremost.
Mhm.
Fortunately, I don't have a bonus to charm. I'm gonna spend another token to make that a 7.
Oh, good. We're both the most not charming people
Nope.
ever.
I have a
Correct.
0.
Excellent.
No minuses, but I have no plus.
Same. I'm in the same exact boat for Nam. He's the most plain
Yeah.
fucking dude.
I have a +3 in grit though. But I got a 7, so I'll understand I'll kind of get the basics of your intentions, but you'll know that I'm aware of that.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to. He's being honest about what he said, but he is definitely trying to get you to spill about what the hell's going on here.
Yeah,
And
no, that's fair.
especially the fact of the Shadow Orb situation and Riot. There's a lot of questions bumping around in his head that he's trying to probe for information for.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Definitely to, you also gather, most likely to at the very least give to another person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not something that he would necessarily be quiet about. It's not a personal goal.
This is the wrong place to learn that information. If you're wanting to learn about Cloud, this is definitely not the right location for that.
Well, I just figured.
They're not Cloud. At least not anymore.
For some reason, I just want to get clarification.
Uh-huh.
Is this this is the place that I was at before as Nam, right?
No, not exactly.
Okay. Gotcha.
It was so what kind of happened was there was a cloud base close to where the UEG Monarch had base was. You did go through that, but you were not there very long.
See, I've been under the I was under the wrong impression. My apologies.
I think you're
Look,
good.
I found out about this place. To my knowledge, it was just a cloud base. Nothing more, nothing less. Not some makeshift Scientology bullshit. What the hell is he? Like, what are you doing here?
You're really not affiliated with these people at all, are you?
With Cloud? I haven't been affiliated with them in
I don't mean Cloud, I mean them. She gestures to around her.
No. Wait, you're not?
I'm not them. I'm infiltrating them. I've been infiltrating them for months now. I'm Cloud.
But you're also putting on this guise of this mind rot? What?
That's not a guise. That's real. But I have been infiltrating them. Trying to learn anything I can.
I don't think you know what the word guise means, but okay, sure.
Probably not, I guess. But this is a very dangerous place to be in.
Yeah, I gather that now. But I didn't know that going in.
See that? I go by the code name of Nightmare.
I gotta be honest, that doesn't exactly give me the best
I know. That's for their sake.
for clouds.
Yes, and also these people.
So they know you as Nightmare.
Yes. Mostly because of him. The shadow thing that you're talking about.
I will be right back. You can continue.
Yes, sir.
This is a lot to take in.
I know. It was a lot for me too. I wasn't always part of them, but I figured stuff out, and I'm working. I've been working with Cloud for a while now.
Who or what is that other thing then?
Mindlock?
No, the spectral thing that was trying to.
That's my protector. He listens to me. He's the reason I go by Nightmare. That's his name. But they don't need to know that.
Okay.
He can see into people's heads, see their fears. Sorry about that.
Then
I didn't know if you could be
we'll-
trusted.
I get that, but we're going to set the boundary now.
I don't plan on doing that.
Okay.
Only on threats, and I don't think you're a threat. At least not to me.
Wouldn't say most of me is a threat.
I assume you're talking
So-
about that other thing. Talked very differently than you do now.
So, Mindlock, they're trying to make shadow orbs. and
Mindlock is
they're
a person.
doing-
One person.
Oh,
That's what he means by that's what Coyote, that's what he goes by. That's what he means by he says he follows his orders.
okay then. So, what are you trying to do here?
Well, I've been in this for a while now, and I'm trying to learn everything I can about what they're up to, who they work for, if they work for anybody, and trying to figure out a way to take them down from the inside.
So, you've been working alone, just trying to dismantle them from the inside without any real leads to what they're fully doing?
They're trying to make a new shadow orb, if you haven't learned that already.
I did, yeah.
For what purpose? I really couldn't tell you, but I know it's very not good, and we do not want them to be able to do that. It's an endless source of energy, or near infinite.
Assuming with drastic consequences.
Extremely. And I know you don't seem to be a big fan of Cloud, but we can work together, I know that.
Well, it's complicated, but yes. I definitely don't fully trust them, but I'm not actively against them.
That's
I just wanted to try to figure out what if they were doing.
I've been
Anything.
infiltrating these people for quite a while now, so I'm not sure what Cloud out there is up to. I only recently learned about the president, Hawthorne, director Hawthorne.
Well, we'll leave it at that. So listen. You clearly have some sort of standing here. Let's just say that you and I came to an agreement. We transferred information, or I gave you information, rather. and it was estimated that I would be a source of not income, but a source for you. This way, I can leave, and you won't look suspicious.
That'll work. But I don't. Mindlock might want to speak to you himself, and if he does, you cannot listen.
I
He
don't
is this
want to
way with
meet
words.
Mindlock.
I don't want you to either.
That's what I'm saying. I think that this is a situation of, or alternatively, is there another exit from this building?
Patrick,
Yes.
where?
Yes, there. There's a secret exit near the back of the building.
I would relay that information to Nam.
You can just say that, to put into loose terms or lighter terms, you handled the situation. Like that one guy said, that you handled it. And I just leave through the back door, and I just don't know what to do from there.
You'd be leaving
I
with
don't know
very
how to
little
help you.
information.
I don't know how to help you. If they have things like Riot that can, I mean, he knocked out something from me, and that hasn't happened except for some sort of the power dampeners. So I don't know how to help you when they have power like that. If you know that they're trying to make shadow orbs, why haven't you relayed that to Cloud?
I've tried. They keep a close eye on everyone here. It's like they have eyes everywhere.
So
I'm
then
lucky they're not
why
watching right now.
Cloud or Mindlock?
Mindlock, I assume. I'm sure if Cloud knew what was going on here, they would have stopped, tried to come raid this place already. Does Nightmare let me know if anyone's coming?
I think you're muted.
Yes, Coyote is coming back.
Coyotes is on his way. If there is another, I'll try and get you out of here when there's a moment of when I'm able to. I promise. But she does step out of the cell.
As you see, the mercenary, now you know named Coyote, is coming back, and so getting talking.
Now, just need a little persuasion.
No, that shouldn't be a problem. Just get the big guy to do it.
Is he referring to my big guy or his big guy?
Your big guy.
Okay. I can handle it. Okay.
All right, just Mindlock wants answers.
What kind of answers?
Who he is, why exactly he's here, though we know what he said. and how we can use them.
How could we possibly use this guy?
I don't know. That's not my problem.
You know, you're not very smart sometimes, right?
It's not my job to be smart, honey.
If you call me that one more time, I'm punching you in the face and I'm making you relive your biggest fears for the next 24 hours.
Let me know if there's any updates. And he turns around,
Good
makes
think
his
man.
too.
way out.
Good man. She looks back at Nam and is like, oh, God. That was close.
All right. Do you want me just to tell Cloud about what's going on here?
You don't trust them. Why would you do that?
I don't. It was more of a case I just didn't trust them with the research that was done on me and my other
What kind of research?
companions. I was a part of. To put into perspective, you heard about everything that happened here last year, right?
I think so.
I was trapped by them. Not by Cloud, by the other organization. And as a result,
The UEG?
me and yes, me and a bunch of my friends. I wasn't sure how much you knew, so I was just trying to be layman's terms. But
No, I get it.
the UEG had imprisoned us with gifts, powers. You clearly have one yourself. And as a result, there was a lot of research from them that kind of boiled down to this this weaponization almost of essence. I'm not entirely sure. My friend who passed, he was doing a ton of research on stuff like this. And well, I didn't trust Cloud with that information. He also didn't trust Cloud with that information. So I wanted to make sure that they weren't trying to recreate anything that the UEG was doing. That was the whole reason why I came here.
As you're talking, Nam, you can definitely tell she's paying close attention, but her mind seems to be drifting somewhere. Not as in she's not paying attention to what your words are, but the words you're saying are bringing up memories.
So I don't trust Cloud. I don't necessarily know what Cloud is up to. But if it comes down to it, I can still report this to them. It depends on what you want in that situation. I'm not going to obviously just do it if you don't want me to. But you seem stuck. Because obviously, this mind lock has a sort of lock on you. You can't leave, you can't do anything.
Uh, can I ask Nam to roll discern intentions?
Sure.
What is that?
Charm.
It's a 9 on the die. Charm? Do I
So
want
do
to
you
spend
have
a
a
token?
zero? Thank you
Yeah,
for the-
exactly. I'll spend a token to get a 10.
Okay. Your words are definitely bringing up very bad memories, and she's kind of drifting back into that place, as if she recognizes the words you're saying, like about being trapped and about these experiments, as if they're familiar.
Have you ever been a part of the UEG
Oh,
subjects?
not them, but someone similar. Maybe even worse. I don't remember. But it was terrifying. which is kind of funny to think about considering what he is and what I could do.
You go by Nightmare, but what is your name?
Skylar. Skylar Fox.
Skylar Fox. My name is Nam.
It's nice to meet you, Nam.
And likewise, it's complicated, but I also have others that listen to me sometimes. For the most part, they do. It's just a little bit different.
Like,
What do you want to do? We can get into that later. What do you want to do? Do you want me to go tell Cloud? Or do you want to try to solve this yourself? Or do you want help with trying to solve this?
it's not that I want to solve it by myself. It's that I don't think it's time for me to stop yet. I don't have enough information. I don't know enough. I don't have a way to exactly stop Mindlock and everything they're doing here yet. But I'm close. I can feel it.
Okay. I can bite my tongue for some time. It'll be weird to explain, but when you're ready, tell yourself what it is that you're ready to do. Whether that's get help, tell the Cloud, ask for me or ask for anybody else, just kind of repeat it to yourself. And eventually I might be able to know.
Okay. Okay.
Skylar Fox. Skylar Fox.
That's probably not going to be a name you'll recognize.
And I definitely don't recognize it.
I'm not really
I'm
from
trying
around
to
here.
I'm trying to keep it to me. Trying to remember it. In what would call possibly a notes page.
Is that what Name's calling it?
Something,
Is that what
something
he's
you may
calling it?
call my journal.
My journal that I didn't include on my first
So,
base on my
for the sake
pamphlet.
of things,
Uh-huh.
for the sake of things, we'll shift. You have gotten Nam out enough,
Mm-hmm.
given whatever excuse you need to. And Nam, you would make your way back to Entity Point. Now, Skylar, after this encounter and all of this, a few days go by. Repeated failures to recreate the Shadow Orb.
Mm-hmm.
Mindlock has come to a decision. Based on everything that they know and that you know, it might be best to move their base of operations to Entity Point, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a better place to uncover the secrets of this. And that is where we will end. Entity Point, Ghoul's Tale. Thank you for joining us.